I got you back, homie. Here we go,
All right, man.
guys. We're gonna start right now. It's not all that cool stuff, but it is the intro. Welcome to HorsePLAY Live. It's go time. And welcome back, geeks, gamers, ninjas, robots, and whoever else follows the show. This episode 98. First, I fucked that up already, yo. But anyway, today is Thursday, October 29th, because Yogi's got it wrong on here. 2015. Wow. This episode 98, horrifying, titled Halloweenies in your mouth. All up in it. But before we get to all the fun ahead, I do want to introduce everybody's. You guys should all know him, regardless. If you don't know him, shame on you. Everybody's really favorite hardcore casual, bear lizard, whatever you want to call him, the man himself, Yogi Zilla. What's up, dude?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so weird, dude. Like everything works fine for us. It's like we're like oil and fire when you get us together.
yeah. Like I'm not having any problems with my stream.
Yeah.
I do want to say, don't send shit on Skype, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to send you files to play.
You should know that by now.
Why do you have the notification sound on?
I do.
Is that why?
I didn't know, but I do.
Okay. Well, I want to say one more thing, because I wanted to play this. It's a voicemail and a bumper from Normie that I wanted to play today, and I wanted to play last week, but then it wasn't working. Okay. Weird.
Well, do you want to do that at the beginning, or do you want to do it like?
Well, when we catch a little breather, and you can just squeeze it in there.
Okay.
You know. We usually do the voicemail. There'll be the cue in there.
Yeah, like you need to send it on TeamSpeak or something, because then I have to mess up the cameras. You know how I am about that.
Oh.
I mean, right now chat's not even working, and it's really pissing me off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hold on, I forgot there is a file transfer thing on here.
It's horrifying. TeamSpeak? Well, no, you can't. We won't be able to do that anyway. Just do it, and I'll deal with it. How's that? Cameras go all wonky. It's Yogi's fault, guys.
Okay.
Not my own. But welcome, guys. This is HorsePLAY Live. We are 2 episodes away for 100, is what I want to first point out. I'll get chat up in a second, guys.
That's the last of it, I promise. You gave me the go-ahead. You gave me the go-ahead.
I'll get chat up in a second, guys. But we want to make sure that we do say, guys, that this is starting right now. We say midnight, but right now, beginning of HorsePLAY Live, the big 48-hour live stream. I gotta put my head up a little bit so you guys can see me. But the big 48-hour live stream starts now with HorsePLAY Live. We're gonna talk some fun stuff tonight, and then afterwards, yours truly. If you guys don't like me, sucks to be you. Because you guys get me for another 8 hours, so or more. So. But right now, we're going to get in with a HorsePLAY Live. Yogi?
Yes.
What's up, dude? Tell me how you been. So I can do all this crap you sent me on Skype.
I've been productive. You guys know that I'm following our network and my vlogs, which I haven't been doing lately, really, and all that stuff. Since the last Thanksgiving, almost a whole year, to get the gaming rig rebuilt, the proper gaming rig, thanks to Obi and your donations. Little by little, I amassed quality parts, and man, it's nice. It's nice having the computer boot up with a fresh install of Windows, and it boots up in like 2 seconds. Like, damn, you can't go back after that. It's like, damn. And it's funny. It still boggles my mind how lightweight the SSDs are. I saw they're having some insane sales on them. I saw a 400 or 500 gig SSD for like $90 or $100. It's crazy.
Yep.
They're getting competitive now. So if you want to build a budget gaming PC that's high end, not top tier, but high end, good time now. They
Oh
got
my
some good
god.
deals. But oh my god, what happened? What I
I'm
do?
about to mess this thing up. I get a
Yeah, the slowness will eventually work its way up as
I get a ding 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 every 2 seconds.
Oh, I hate that.
What the hell is that from? I don't care if I'm alive. Jeez.
Usually that happens to me when a window pops up and I try to click out of it and I don't realize the window's there. It's like, no, click me first. Podcasting behind the scenes. You know, it's nice too because I finally got my monitor working again the way it used to, so I can hear myself. So now I won't be screaming as much into your ears. I mean, I'm still loud, but now when I'm breathing too hard or spitting into the microphone or screaming, I can hear it. It helps a lot. Yeah. If I start licking the microphone, I'll be aware of it. By the way, another thing I'm really excited about. Just today on allgames.com, we were in the top 5 with Timey Wimey Tea Time. We were like number 3 or 4, and then on number 2, we did a little pseudo mashup show with 42 level 1, titled "My Spoon Is Too Big for Your Battlefront." And you know, our friends across the pond apparently never got to see the Rejected cartoons. I think it's called Rejected. So that when I told them about my spoon is too big and my anus is bleeding, they thought I was crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, the Rejected cartoons. Like, what? I'm like, oh, I guess they never made it overseas.
You guys squat to watch this.
It's great. So when I told them about him, I told them the story. Nah, they were instantly hooked. Yeah, see, BFT likes them too. Yeah, they didn't want me to do the voice for the whole show. Like, you gotta do the rest of the show with that voice. I'm like, no, I'll freaking get hoarse. Got like, my spoon is too big. My anus is bleeding. And then my favorite, I live in a giant bucket.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked up in the head, Yogi. That's all I got to say.
They're funny. It's so stupid you can't help but laugh. It's like that you ever seen that still gif? It's a video with a still image and it has audio in the background and it's the crazy frog going and it's the car, but the car's not moving.
Yeah.
And it's like
yeah,
it's an insanity test.
I totally know that.
Okay. So it's supposed to be an insanity test, and it says how if you laugh at this in less than 5 minutes, then you're insane. I'm like, well, damn.
I'd be like, I'm fucking insane, I guess.
And it just keeps looping, so inevitably you're gonna end up laughing at it or stopping it, but you can't stop it because it's cheating. Anywho, what else?
Time Wimey Tea Time.
Time Wimey Tea Time, yeah. Time Wimey Tea Time made top 5
in allgames.com too.
Yes, that's what I was just saying.
I know.
Thank you for the reiteration.
Yep, I had. I'll just mess with you, dude. I'm trying to derail you a little bit. I don't know why.
I noticed.
I'm in that mood.
Did I forget to say it?
I'm in that mood, I guess. I don't know.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
It is. It's gonna be a long night for me.
Yeah, I didn't even get to take a power nap today, so that's bad. It's already off to a bad start.
I've been up since 7:30, and yeah, we're gonna do 24 hours, and then that with a live stream.
Yeah, I've been lighting up the GeekyAntics signal. It's like the bat signal, but not as cool. And we got a few people that might be joining us. For most people, you know, it's Halloween weekend. You know, they either got plans or they have family, so it's gonna be tough, you know. But that's the reason we're doing it, because it's Halloween. We could do some fun stuff. Did my mustache fall off? No, it's still there. Good. What else? I'm trying to think what else. Something else. Well, we're not gonna do news today, so I might as well mention that Overwatch is officially out. People are already streaming that like crazy. Something else. Some other stuff came out recently. Halo 5. It's getting mixed reviews.
It is getting very mixed reviews right now.
It looks cool.
It's like some people are just saying, you know, some of the mechanics and movements are just terrible, and then some people love them.
See, the thing is, the
Not
people that
too-
I've heard complain about it are they were complaining about the story. I'm like, who cares? I just want the multiplayer to be good. Is the multiplayer fun? That's all I care about. I give two shits about the story.
But you gotta put out there that there's been more people that have been liking the, the solo campaign or the co-op campaign aspect of the games too. There's been more people doing that, along with because they're trying to really push the multiplayer market right now to get more people involved.
Yeah, and that's
But you still have those people. I'm one of them, and I'm not gonna lie. I would love to, sit there and play through the campaign of the game, like what the story, and then go kill a whole bunch of people on multiplayer, definitely. But just to play through a campaign mode would, that I could play it by myself, get used to the game. I mean, that's how I got used to shooters back in the days. I played the campaign modes just so I could get used to it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they shouldn't put effort into the campaign anymore, but I feel like we're moving more and more away from that. If I want to play a single player experience, I'll get a game that's strictly single player, that's optimized for that. For everything else, I'm just gonna play it for the multiplayer because I have limited time, and for me, as sad as it sounds, that's my my social time, catching up with friends and family. Like the other day, I was playing Minecraft Xbox One, and I'm not a huge Minecraft person, but I was just goofing around with my brother and my cousin, catching up on what they've been doing. That's what to me gaming is these days in my old age.
Yeah, you are old.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
Yeah, I know what that's in reference to because just seeing you stop it, OB.
No, I want to actually. Am I older than or younger than you?
I'm older than you. We've established this already.
Not by
And I'm
much.
not gonna repeat it again on air. I already admitted what it was. I said I'm not gonna go into it again.
40,
but you were having
right?
a laugh earlier.
Wasn't it? You're over 40, aren't you?
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny this. I'm 25 years old.
Bullshit. Plus 15 or 16 years. I think he's like 41, guys, or 39 or 40. He's up there in age.
Yeah,
That's
I like to.
Yogi.
I like to think it's kind of wiser.
Yogi is now called Grandpa at the gang, guys. Everybody hashtag Yogi the Grandpa at the gang. Sorry.
Grandpa at GeekyAntics.net.
Yeah.
That should be a thing.
Grandpa Yogi. You gotta put your name in there. Not even Yogizilla. Just put Grandpa Yogi.
Morgan and I are the parental figures of the gang.
I'm still
We,
considered
chaperone everything.
one of the adults, but how I act is totally different. I want to play games. I'm one of the kids. Really shit. I hang around with people play like the farm that are like 15, 14. Some there's one an 18-year-old. But like they're all young. I think Harry's younger than that. Doesn't mean I don't know. I'm tongue-tied right now. Guys, tonight on the show, people will call in and help us if you guys want to, derail us in style. We will revisit future talk and reminisce a bit. Happy Halloween, guys, in advance from us at HorsePLAY Live. Let's talk about horror and crap, all the other crap that involves horror. Of course, that being said, with the horror and crap, we're going to be talking zombies. And I'm just gonna plug it now, just for the hell of it. But we're gonna be talking zombies on a Halloween special episode of the Sunday Dose, which is entitled The Zombie Dose. So you guys, it's at 10 o'clock on Saturday night too. And plus, we got Time YBT time at noon. Dude, we got podcasts all weekend, guys. So, and then we'll do some free balling. Let our balls hang out a little bit. And just have some fun. So you guys call in if you guys want to join us. If you don't, it's all good. I don't know. By the way, guys, if you're new, welcome to our silly party. Woo! I'm supposed to stare at you first. Horseplay Live is where geeks come to play 9 times out of 10. Well, no, 10 out of 10, we get in trouble. Or Yogi does anyway. So I talk shit and his wife says, "What that?" Starts yelling at him. We are the flagship talk radio show for GeekyAntics Network in collaboration with AllGames.com. Our show covers all the aspects of geek culture with a special focus on indie and strategy games technologies. And of course, we rant a lot. Just a smidge. A lot smidge. No, I already said a lot, so you can't really say a smidge. Of course, we talk about some future issues that geeks face, and of course, community events that we try to put on and be a part of. So sometimes we even talk about tabletop and retro gaming and food. I don't know, but just because. I have no idea.
Sounds about right.
I mean, there's not really an episode since
comprehensive.
episode 50 probably that we haven't talked about food. I mean, hell, it probably goes back. We were talking about episode food when we were in single digits.
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of our first episodes was zombies and smoked paprika. Zombie brains and smoked paprika.
Episode 5.
Five.
No,
You got it right the first time.
5. Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Actually, you might be right. It might be 4.
It's one of the two. I know that because I
The 5,
remember
no,
that.
you're right. 5 was when we had the interview with the guys that developed Armada, I think.
I think it's
4. 5. Yeah, and that episode for some reason is one of the most popular. Like
Really?
people are still going back and downloading that one. I'm like, wow, okay.
Hell yeah. But hey, Yogi, while you're on a roll here, tell them a little bit more about Horseplay Live.
So yeah, folks, we're live and uncut. We're semi-professional, doing this thing for a long time, but we're still figuring out as we go along, like everyone else.
Kid.
So crazy things will happen. I mean, I'm not gonna say may, they will happen. And since we're late night, that augments the potential even more. We may say something offensive. We may forget that we're streaming with no pants on, and then get up to do something and then feel embarrassed afterwards, or maybe break the TOS unwillingly.
I promise you I will never, ever do that. I promise you.
I mean, it happens.
Yogi, on the other hand, he's got to walk that way, away from his camera. So if he has pants on or not, you're going to see something. So
Yeah, this man
if he
cave,
gets up, look away.
this man cave is deceptively big. It looks small, but there's quite a lot of room in here. I mean, I could run some laps in here if I wanted to. I might stumble over a lot of crap, but
Put everything in the middle of the room and run the outside.
yeah, that's what the cats do. But don't forget, keep an open mind, have fun, and remember, the name of the show is Horseplay. It's pretty. It explains itself, but if you don't get it, Horseplay, shenanigans, GeekyAntics, if you will. That's what we're about. And tangents, rants, raves, all that good stuff. That's us in a nutshell.
And if you guys just can't comprehend what he just said, if you don't like it, if we offend you, sorry, get over it. But don't forget, guys, Horseplay Live is every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, on Twitch channels GeekyAntics, and casted over on YogiZilla as well. Horseplay Live replay is also available earlier on Thursdays at about 5 p.m. Eastern Time on allgames.com. So you guys can watch this episode next week on allgames.com and or listen to it, sorry. And of course the replay of the live, whoever's here live gets to see us, our pretty mugs, will be put on YouTube. So anyway,
who does the commercial where they go blah.com Expedia, right?
Yeah. I thought it was Yahoo. No, not Yahoo.
It's one of those travel ones. I think it goes Expedia.com or something like that.
Travelocity.com. I don't know.
No, they have the gnome, but I don't think they have like a little .com, like Expedia.com. I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know.
This is
All
my-
right,
this
if
is-
anybody
this
in
pops in my
chat,
head.
if anybody in wow, you're weird. If anybody in chat that is here live can tell Yogi what that is so he can get it off his brain, we'll go for it. But Yogi,
Yeah, I've had random things going through my head. Like another thing I've been thinking about, OB, Streets of Rage. Doesn't that have some of the best music ever made in a game?
say what?
Streets of Rage.
What's that?
The Genesis brawler. It's like Ninja Turtles
Oh,
or
yeah.
Battletoads.
Duh. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, the music in that game, like once you start like think about it, it gets stuck in your head. Like it's just you can't shake
And
it.
it makes you want to go like, come get him, jump, jump, time it. If you could do it
That
right,
game is
you
fun.
can actually jump through everything and get everything done in the record time if you actually go to the music.
Oh, you played with the girl, didn't you? With the red mini skirt. I did too.
Duh.
Cause she's like the fastest, and then she could flip all over the place.
hmm
Yeah, I liked her. Kick some butt.
Yogi, let's give some shout outs and some love.
Yeah, some quick
Not that
quick
kind of
shout
love, you
outs.
freaking pervs.
Some quick some quick shout outs.
Just saying.
But we actually did good. We didn't do that much opening banter. What are we like? We're like 19 minutes in, Obi. I lost track. I know we had a little delay, but yeah, some quick shout outs. We do this as a labor of love mostly, but it takes effort and money to keep the network running and put us in a position to help other people put content out. So the way we keep the lights on and pay the bills is through your donations and also through sponsors. And sponsors, sponsor us when they're happy, and they're happy when people visit their sites and share their links and all that stuff. So if you go to geekyantics.net/sponsors, you'll see a list of our sponsors. Obi has some of his sponsors there, like No Scope Gaming Glasses, GG Apparel, and there's a bunch of other stuff on there. But I want to particularly highlight Martin Septic Services. Now, you may not be in Georgia. You may not need your septic tank cleaned out or any plumbing kind of work or anything done. But give them a follow, okay? They share other stuff. They share like funny memes and pet stuff and home improvement tips. They got a Facebook page. They got a Google Plus page. Like, share, +1, all that stuff. Martin Septic Services, and that's of Middle Georgia. They'll come up if you search that. And you can also go to geekyantics.net/Martin Septic. Also, everybody seems to be getting married, or they know someone that's getting married. So if you want to get a cool gift, go over to geekyantics.net/weddings, and you can get a cool frame done for a friend. Ooh, excuse me. And then you can go over to shinyprints.com and print it on metal. Ooh, that burp did not want to wait. And last but not least, I haven't mentioned Jinx in a few weeks, but another apparel stop you could go to, and I go back with these guys. I know that when they were just starting off about 15 years ago. So check them out. They're good people. They're based out of San Diego still, I think. geekyheads.net/Jinx, and use that link when you buy at jinx.com. And they have a lot of geeky and gamer related apparel. And that's pretty much it as far as sponsor plugs. Obi, you got any shout outs?
Nah.
Okay. Moving on then.
No, just playing. Just kidding. God. My dog's looking at me like, please take me out. I really want to go outside right now. Like she's giving
said,
she's lowering her head and then dropping
Oh.
her ears and then kind of looking up at you like, please.
you did take her out before the show?
I did. But then she ate.
Ah.
Because I'm
That's what
gone,
happens.
like I'm gone in and out like all day on Thursday, and then like in the morning during the week I spend more time with my wife and everything. And I don't get to be around as much. So like she wants to go out. So but we'll hang on it for a minute. But guys, we do want to make sure that we have some more shout outs, but first don't forget to help us out by playing our stream on allgames.com around 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. GMT. It's easy and it's a way to support our show. It's about 5 minutes or so. Doesn't even cost you a thing. You can even mute it and have it in the background. But for now, let's shout out some of our friends, podcasters, streamers, and supporters, and the wonderful geeks we call #the gang. We want to support, of course, and shout out AM Audio Media, Tad Pod, Robert the Blind Writer Kinglet, the B Team Podcast, R9 Cast, the Gaming Death Podcast, Worst Radio Show, 42 Level 1, 365 Flicks Podcast, Gods of Mayhem, I Be Loud, Zombie Cast, Knuckleballer Radio, Atari 2600, Game by Game, Two Dudes in an NES. That one sounded kind of funny too. Yogi's not even here. The Retro League, a worthy opponent, Retro Junkies Network, Tangent Bound Network, Blood Pods Network, Hotscast, Stormcast, Destiny Reset, Cupcake MV, Cupcake Noms, Druna War, Roar, Morgana Freya, BFT 9000, Fatal Blades, Lord Rakdos, Beard and Hat, Spathizilla, and the lovely Renee Bones. And, of course, the newest addition to hashtag The Gang. We want to give big shout-outs to Goldie, Aussie Geek Show. You guys go check him out, of course, too. He's a big fan of Hearthstone, so as you guys can see from our overlay, so are we. So go check him out, guys. But we want to get right into it. Yogi's right here. But all those guys, all those names went. Again, all those names that I called out, thank you very much. We do want to give you guys big props for supporting us, so we want to support you. Now, I can get right into the next one. I was like starting the next one because I read it. But anyway, we want to get into it. Yeah. I don't even remember how to do it anyway. Yogi, you ready, man?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to do this?
I am. I'm Batman.
Yogi, Geeks Engaged.
Oh, he did a double.
That was
double
perfect,
cock.
dude.
I was ready for that.
That was actually perfect. Nice, guys. Let's open up the lines, guys. Get on TeamSpeak if you would like to join us. Here's the TeamSpeak info in chat. You guys can get in there. If you guys are listening to the podcast, you guys can get the TeamSpeak on GeekyAntics.net if you guys want to join us as well. For those that can't be live, you guys can still come too.
Come on in. Yeah, we a lot of people say they're interactive, but we really are interactive. We read the chat. We bring you in.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So.
Realsies.
Now, we haven't done call-outs for a while, so for those that are coming on, just remember a few simple tips. Please use headphones. We don't want to hear ourselves in your mic. And just, speak your mind. If you don't, I'll probably kick you out. So.
And we got our first caller of the evening already.
Yeah, of course.
Yay!
She is on point. Anybody
Yeah,
get any
I know.
Guesses?
She is.
Yes.
But
now,
as soon as we bring her in, I got a quick question before we play our voicemail and bumper tonight. Unless you want to play it now.
Actually, let's play our voicemail and bumper now, because then so she doesn't feel like she can't, because she won't be able to hear anything in TeamSpeak.
All right, and you let me know when it finishes. I won't be able to hear it either. I know what it is.
Okay, so which one are we gonna play first?
Play the
You're
bumper
gonna
and the
play it for
voicemail.
you're gonna play it for my stream or your stream, and then I'm gonna play it for this one.
Oh, we can play simultaneously.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So we're gonna play
fancy.
The voicemail is the one with all the numbers, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me cue it up. Probably gonna sound all janky. Hold on 1 second. Good call. I like Obi's thinking outside the box over here. Ooh. Yeah, the one with the numbers is the voicemail. And right now, Blue's attacking me. So.
All right. So I have it up.
If it start making sounds.
And it's ready. So. If you guys can't hear it, I have everything turned up to max. I apologize. We'll make sure that the recording on it, we can maybe bump the audio and post-production. So
we'll do the voicemail and then the bumper. That's cool?
So the
long numbers first.
Okay, the geeky. Okay, long. Yeah, I couldn't say it because it says shh. It's a secret. So.
Well, oh yeah, shh, it's a secret. That's the bumper. The one with the numbers is our voicemail.
All right, so the first one is a voicemail, guys. We just got this here, I don't know, last week. But here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Eight 016377257. I sent you a text to landline message. Damn it, YogiZilla. What is your battle.net username? This is Asmo. And I'm tired of failing at guessing it. Thank you for using text to landline.
Well, Asmo, thank you very much. You can get that information on GeekyAntics.net as well as YogiZilla's stream. Or you can just tweet him at YogiZilla. Or you can get on Tumblr at YogiZilla. Or you can get on whatever else he's on. Anything social media, you could probably find him on at YogiZilla. So,
yeah, for some reason it didn't play for me. So
It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what's your battle.net?
Yeah, and,
Yes,
and he
you
used
can
the
find
little
all that.
robot voice.
Well,
Little robot voice.
it was a text to speech. Like he
Yeah.
texted it out, and that's why it's got 2 numbers there plus a, I don't know, a source code or something. Whatever. All right, so
Yeah,
now we have a
Hold on,
plug.
I'm gonna queue up the other one.
Hi, this
The
is
thing the
Normie
program I
from.
was using wasn't working. So hold on, give me 1 second then, so both people, everybody can get it.
Wow.
Hi,
This
this
their
is
latest
Normie from
bumper,
Knuckleballer Radio.
guys.
Damn, that's loud.
What's loud?
It keeps like starting automatically. So like people have heard on on Geeky Antics, they've like, hi, this is hi. Like
I purposely make them louder because on mobile devices, a lot of audio is really low.
Mhm.
So I always give them a little gain because it's easier to lower the volume than raise the volume on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But all right,
All
ready?
right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Normie from Knuckleballer Radio and Zombie Cast, and you're listening to one of my favorite shows on the Geeky Antics Network. Don't forget to check out the rest of the gang over at GeekyAntics.net. Warning, there might be rants and food ahead and possibly inappropriate behavior. Don't tell anybody though.
You like it?
I do. Now, crap. I got to get on and do something for them now.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. We'll spend a day doing skits and
Dude, I
bumpers
ain't got
for
no
our
day.
network.
You gotta schedule. I mean, you gotta
Not a
tell
day,
me.
but
You gotta tell me what hour you want of my time. I'm a busy man.
you know what I mean. We just pick a day and then pick an hour of that day. Jesus. We'll do a
I'm just
recording
saying.
session.
Right.
Mr. Voice Actor is all like, I don't know about that at the boopity poo.
Yeah.
But thanks for that bumper, Normie. I know a bunch of you have other bumpers you're working on. We have one for 365 flicks as well, and we got another one coming from them. But I'll be for next time we figure out the audio stuff and figure out something more reliable for that. That Skype can't break. What's
Yeah, we gotta start talking about something because I gotta step out for a second. She's about to crap on the floor.
All right, yeah, go ahead, take her out. I got you.
So, guys, we do want to let you know, keep going here. Of course, thank you for the voicemail, and we'll get you that battle.net. And Normie, again, like Yogi said, thank you for the plug.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. But guys, we're gonna talk about some. Let's talk about we got some iTunes reviews. iTunes.
Yeah, just a quick thank you. We haven't thanked people in a while for that. We don't push for iTunes that hard, and you know me, I'm kind of anti-Apple, but it is the biggest marketplace for podcasts still, because you know they're their own ecosystem. So if you could leave us a 5-star, even a 4-star review, that would help us. Thanks to everyone that has done that so far without us even asking, including Normie, Kikishi, Cherry Blossom, and everyone else that probably can't mention right now because it might end up being a long list. But some good feedback there. Keep those coming. I know that leaving iTunes reviews is a pain in the butt, but we'd appreciate that. Oh, if you gotta take it for a walk, I could ramble on. We'll bring Morgan and.
Well, I was gonna get into where you guys could actually get through the start of the quickie.
Okay.
So you and Morgan can talk about that, but we can get through all this other stuff, and then I'll dip out after I do the initial stuff.
Okay, I just don't want this
Cool.
dog leaving you a present.
Nope, she is fine. She's a good girl. So, guys, we do want to let you know if you guys can't be here live and you guys are listening to the podcast right now, let's keep the Geeky Antics and shenanigans going, guys. You guys can tweet us anytime, everywhere, anywhere. You know, if you guys are at whatever, tweet us out. We'll hit you back up. You guys can reach us pretty much anytime on Twitter, Facebook, you know, YogiZilla at Geeky Antics, and of course right here at Obi1X2 or. You know, this guy, all three of us. That's where we can be reached at Twitter. As always, though, the best way to experience all our shenanigans and fucked geeky madness. I wanted to say something and I mixed it together, and that's how it came out. Fucked geeky madness. Anyway.
What?
This is you guys ready to be here on our live main chat hub at GeekyAntics.net on Twitch. GeekyAntics.net on Twitch. Anyway,
Oh my
Geeky
God.
Antics on Twitch. God damn. Or you guys can join us. Just join us at our official HQ, GeekyAntics.net, where you guys can comment, share, and join us at the forums. And just because we would love to see and hear what awesome geeks think and would like to talk about. Yogi,
Yes.
hit it up, buddy. What is all that?
What am I? Oh, yes. The quickie
No,
that we're doing?
This.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can skip that. We can skip
Okay.
that for now.
So-
That's just some of the stuff that we have in the pipelines.
Uh-huh.
So we're long overdue for some new content on GeekyAntics.net.
Right.
There's been some stuff, but we got some big stuff coming. So I don't wanna spoil it just yet. We got
Okay.
some good stuff coming.
Last but not least, guys, you guys can leave us a voicemail. It would be appreciated and wanted. 206-415-4987. Again, I probably said it a little quick. 206-415-4987. We're really going worldwide with HorsePLAY Live, so be in mind that it is a U.S.-based number. So if you still want to call us, we still love to have it. Or if you can't do that or you're shy, you guys can send us a piece of mail at geekyantics.net instead, and we'll respond at your prospective show. So, yeah, it's good.
True story.
We're gonna get right
I like
in.
it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You like it a lot.
Quickie.
I
What's
thought it
up,
was that way.
guys? The Jetsons go back to the future for a better fax machine. And all Yogi got, was a damn T-shirt.
Parte dos.
Parte
Part
dos.
two.
Anyway, joining us today, and I'm going to let you have it here, Yo. It was, of course, the lovely gamer mom, Morgana Freya. What's up, Morg?
Hey everyone.
Yay, Morg!
Hi, yay!
And, of
Hey,
course...
Horsebat.
Oh, God. We're not starting that tonight. Anyway, and, of course, the everybody's favorite mod. If you guys don't know him, say something stupid in chat, and you'll see who he is. But the man himself, BFT, the Bandhammer, 9000. What's up, Bu?
Not much. You guys?
I'm doing good. Just lost everything, but
Until the dog poops on your foot.
it's all you.
Speaking of funny things pets do you guys have any pets, or have you had any pets that like to lick your feet?
Yes.
Nope.
I don't know what it is. Every freaking pet that we've had in our family, they have a foot fetish. Like the whole time, Blue has been licking my toes.
Nice.
Never
I
had,
like-
never had a pet that licked me, but I used to have a dog that used to like to bite me. I mean, all he did was grab his tail a few times. Didn't have to bite me. Almost broke my skin, little bastard.
Or did he bite? Did he like try to clamp down hard, or did he just nibble?
Nah, just a little nibble. Just like,
Yeah.
hey, guy, stop that.
Yeah, that's pretty common. But licking is like weird, especially in cats. Like cats usually don't lick like that. But Blue will like groom me. I'm like, I guess I'm dirty, and she's trying to
She
tell me
thinks you're
something.
dirty.
Yeah, she's like, take a shower. Let me help you out with that.
Yeah, she's got your back, man.
Look at that. See, I can save on my water bill. I'll just have my cats lick me clean. That'd probably be painful though. After a while, they got rough tongues. Anyway, guys, continue our conversation from last week. It's gonna be real quick. So, you know, a lot of movies and books and all kind of fictional works that talk about the future, especially when that future isn't that far ahead, like the year 2000, the year 2015. You know, a decade or two ago, we were like, "Ooh, that's the future. That's the future, right?" And then like, now we look at it, we're here, and like, oh, it doesn't really feel futuristic. So we're gonna do a little quick exercise here. Our frame of reference would be like, 10/20/30 years ago, depending how old everybody is. Could you imagine the following? That's what we're gonna do. Can you imagine these things back then, and how about now? Can you believe that we have it? Can you see these things happening if they're not out yet, etc., etc.? Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, it'll be a little fun discussion. So the first one is, hoverboards. And for a little while, it seemed like everything was about hovering, floating without having to use any kind of wheels, And we got some stuff like that out there, but not quite. Now, hoverboards just seem like a dangerous thing because, skateboards are already a nuisance, but then you make it float around and stuff. I don't know. Supposedly they have hoverboards now that only work over certain surfaces. But did you think that did you get do you think years ago that this would be something that we could do, that we'd have? Is it something we even want?
I don't want it.
It'd be cool and all, but I don't know. I mean, why?
Well, think about it. Think about if how about segways? Now that that those exist. What about if they became more commonplace? They did perfect the technology and made the manufacturing process more accessible so that the common man can have a Segway. But that alone, that's not as bad as a hoverboard. But can you imagine a bunch of people on Segways? The clusterfuck that would be. I don't know. I think it'd be a nuisance.
Yeah, maybe a bit crowded there. Because they're kind of big, bulky. Then you have drunk people on Segways, and everything would just go crazy.
So hoverboards or Segways, which one we prefer as pedestrians?
A pedestrian, probably Segway. I mean, hoverboard. I mean, nah, I don't know. It all depends.
We asked some really provocative questions here, guys. Which one do you think would be more of a nuisance, Morg?
That's hard to say. I mean, kids on hoverboards. Yeah. I don't know. Probably hoverboards, just because they're easier to fall off on. You're gonna spend more time in the emergency room.
I think flying cars would be a nuisance more than anything. Just saying.
Oh, Obi just jumping ahead. Yeah, well, we might as well go there. Flying cars. That's something that, 10 years ago, I felt like we were close to doing something like that. But then I realized long ago, we could build it, but it's not worth putting out. It's not gonna happen anytime soon until we fix the infrastructure. Because
people can't even stay out of accidents on just a single plane. How do you think they're gonna do on freaking multiple planes, dude? It's not gonna work.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
Unless they do something with like an autopilot mode to where when you get in, there's actually lanes structured that the car is supposed to follow. If there's something coming, it'll stop or do whatever it needs to do on its own. When it's not up to the the idiots to drive, because hell, a box truck ran me off the road today. Like, he was sitting there texting on his phone, driving down the interstate, 90 miles an hour. Ran me off the road almost. I mean, I had to swerve over and hit the rumble strip. And, so I'm like, hey, I hope I got the guy fired. I really do.
Did you call the number?
I sped up, got right on his ass. Well, a couple carlings or so got on his ass, got the number, called, got his plate number, everything, called him up and said, I don't know who you're hiring, but this one's a dumbass. And she goes, "What's wrong, sir?" I was like, "This guy just almost ran me off the road. What, well, what's the plate number?" And I see, told him and everything, and I was like, he's going 80 miles an hour when I caught up with him. He's a DOT licensed truck. He's supposed to be going 55 in Michigan.
Yeah, and people with commercial licenses have even less of an excuse.
And
because
you're declared. No, you are literally declared the United States. If you have a commercial driver's license, you are declared a professional driver because you got training for driving. Doesn't mean that you have training for the dumbasses that are in smaller vehicles and they come out and whip out in front of you. But you need to have that sense about it to where you need to kind of say, well, there's a car coming up and there's an exit coming up. I might need to just let off the gas, just 1 or 2 miles an hour, because that car might just swerve right in front of you because he's got enough room because he's tiny. But he doesn't know what happens if you have to slam on your brakes. So it's just you got to learn to read that stuff and say, I don't know. We're not even gonna get into that. I'm ranting again. Let's go.
No, I mean I agree. Like it's not an easy job either because the biggest vehicle I've ever driven is like maybe like a 20. What is it? A 20-footer, like the little moving vans.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's a 14-footer, and then or like a Sprinter. You know the Sprinter vans.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a little bigger.
Well,
on the inside.
the longest thing I've hauled was a crane. So it was 90, almost over 100 foot. But I had to have car in front of me, car behind me. So.
I used to drive a bus all the time. Really wasn't all that bad. Just
Yeah, but
regular
see,
48 passenger.
buses you have that. I mean, people that don't think they can drive a bus and then they get into it and they're like, oh, this is. I mean, it's not like the olden, because that's all people think about is the olden day buses. No power, hardly no power steering. You hear, it's and a big old fucking muffler, a big old cloud of smoke. No, buses are fucking nice now, dude. Like, them some bitches can drive themselves. Go lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just got to keep in mind, like, the wider turns and the blind spots, that's always the tricky part.
Well, I think with what do you drive, BFT? A city bus, right? Probably.
It used to be just a regular school bus when I was in the Army going to ranges and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you were basically on base then.
Pretty much. A couple times went off posts into a local town, small cities, stuff like that.
Yeah, Army buses suck. I drove one of those.
Driving on post is sweet though because you barely have any traffic on post. That's the beautiful thing about it. You're segregated from the rest of the idiots in the world.
Yeah, but there's some idiots in on post too.
Yeah,
like
I know.
if it says 20 miles an hour, you better be going 20 miles an hour.
I mean,
if you're going 21,
every now and then.
The MPs on a base will rip you over for anything. You're going 21 miles an hour. They'll pull you over. That's a ticket, man. That's more money than the.
Oh, I know, and they should. That's their own little world.
I mean, it's supposed to be governed. Yeah, there's speed limit signs there for a reason. 20 miles an hour. Don't go 22. Don't go 21. Go 20.
Oh, yeah, it's like in parking lots. They're supposed to go 5-10 miles per hour. People speeding through there.
I had the one thing that I cannot stand, and this I'm seeing it more and more every time I go out. And like I'm going out more, I'm getting out of the house more, so I'm like exposed, Sunlight's killing me. But it's the whole thing about people just turning, no blinker, no nothing, switching lanes on the interstate,
switching
going
lanes
70.
without even giving you a heads up. Oh my God! Don't get me started. Don't get me started, bro. No.
Well, fuck it. Then you shush. Then let me talk. On the interstate, going 75, 80 miles an hour, and just change lanes.
That's how people get rear-ended, man.
Like,
they
dude,
spin out.
really? Like, just nothing. Like, no blinker, no nothing. Like, I'm coming up again. Okay, we're not even going to get on it, because now I'm going to go further.
Wait, how are the drivers? We got 2 people in New England in the chat, and we got a person that's out in the sticks. How are the drivers out your way?
They are dicks. It's like you have the people that just don't care about
That's
anybody's
New England,
safety,
though.
then people who are way too safe about things. Like all the time, be right behind someone. They'll start slowly slowing down and making the slowest turn you can possibly make into a street.
Yeah, and then like turn their blinker on like right before they turn, and then they. I almost rear-ended somebody the other day doing that. Because he just would not turn. Dude, I'm stopped in the middle of the fucking road. Turn!
Or people who go into the breakdown lane to go turn, but you can't pass them because there's people going on the opposite lane.
Yeah. Morg, how about you?
Drivers aren't too bad. It's the farming equipment you have to worry about.
Yeah, Morg lives out like in the deep country, like.
Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't have to watch out for
You pass a lot of tractors and farming.
She doesn't have to watch out for a gamer mom in another van. She has to watch out for that big ass fucking tractor hauling a cultivator down the road.
That's right, or the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which we almost hit one the other night.
Yeah, but you can get some, if you do it right. You just get a buddy that's a auto body, and then just be like, "Hey, dude, I will purposely hit deer so we can put meat in the freezer. If you fix my van, I'll give you half of it." Boom.
Ew. No. Give me elk, not deer. Ugh.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't hit an elk. Just
I
unless
wouldn't either.
unless you got like a giant truck that's has got a giant solid steel cattle
Yeah, exactly.
bumper on it.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Well, I don't want deer meat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I miss about Kansas. The drivers, they were so relaxed there. Like, you go for a drive, you go the speed limit, you won't have people riding your ass, honking the horn.
Yeah.
It was relaxed. It was nice, man.
Oh, I don't honk my horn. I just pass them.
I don't think we've heard from him yet, but of course we have Beard and Hat in here with us as well. Well, he hasn't spoke up yet, any, but he's here
Hello.
as well, guys. Hey, what's up, buddy? Where we at, Yog?
We jumped ahead to flying cars.
We can go back to 2.
Well, all right. So here's another one. Virtual reality.
I can't wait
Who
till
here-
they actually
who
get
here-
it going. I can't
What?
wait. I can't wait till they actually get it functional and they have cafes. That'd be badass.
I want that.
I just don't think I don't think
never
it's gonna
gonna
be substantial in our lifetime.
I do. I honestly do. With what they're doing right now with the virtual reality, the headgear and all that other stuff, they're making huge leaps, man. Before long, it's going to be able to normal people. When I say normal people, like us, are going to be able to afford it and actually get it and play it, and it'd be on a multiplayer level. And yeah, I might be like, I don't know if I'm going to live to 80, but I might be like 65, 70 years old when it happens. I'm going to do it one time before I die, bro. You know what I'm going to do in there?
Do we want to know?
I don't know if I want to ask you.
I don't know, do you?
No.
Hey, don't know about you guys, but I'm just waiting for those VR porn games.
Oh,
Those come
Lord.
flying out of Japan.
And that's actually funny you mentioned that because it doesn't matter how you feel about porn. Everybody secretly likes porn. I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
But
jeez. No,
regardless
I
what you-
don't. It's so dirty.
This is the thing, though.
It's
The
so
porn
dirty.
industry determines if technology grows quickly or not, especially if it comes to certain new media. Like that's what made VHS, work. And everything else after that, because the porn industry adapted it. So that's what's gonna happen. We'll probably see more developments with virtual reality and porn before we see it in other areas. I think augmented
because
reality.
that's easy. That's easy. All they have to do is code it to where a girl jerks you off or blows you or does whatever or whatever. I mean, that's easy. They've been doing that already.
And,
All they got to
already
do is
have,
take a live scene and map it. Jesus.
Well, they got accessories already for all these new VR helmets and lens and goggles.
The
The-
twerking butt.
Yeah, the twerking butt, the motorized fleshlight.
The twerking
already
butt is
halfway
still
there.
one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Great. Though I gotta say, I like the potential of virtual reality. I just don't think we're gonna have great strides in it for another 10, maybe 20 years. Now, augmented reality, I think we have a lot more potential there and room for innovation, in the near future. I like what they've done with this so far, and I think it's a cool way, like things like HoloLens, or Google Glass, if they execute properly and they make it more than just a way to interrupt you in more ways, to be redundant, if they make it something like make it so that the platform breathes new life to mechanics of games and interactive experiences, then it'll be cool. Not just a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be really substantial and immersive.
Yeah, I mean, you always got different companies trying out different AR. Like next year, you got Pokemon Go coming out, which is all AR. Another
That looks promising.
yeah, another horror game for mobile uses augmented reality. Gonna put a link in chat here. That looks
That
really
thing is
neat.
cool. I know what you're talking about. The one that makes it so like apparitions and whatnot appear in your house or wherever you're at.
Yeah, that looks really neat.
Yeah, that looks creepy as heck.
Yeah, use that app, use it once, have to move out the next day.
I like that. Yeah. So there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of room, and I think that there's more traction there right now than there is with virtual reality. Virtual reality still feels very gimmicky right now. All right, there's a couple more. Yeah, we'll skip this. What's a good one too? Here's one that I'm a personal fan of. Can you imagine if someone told you 20 years ago that you'd be able to deposit your checks through your phone or through a computer without having to go to the bank? Would your mind be blown or not?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was 14, so I don't know.
I love mobile check deposit. It's so convenient. Like, I don't feel like going to the bank. Scan it, then sign it, scan back and front, file it away, done.
Jesus,
Available next day.
Jesus Christ, guys. Twitter.
Yeah, my Twitter just went off too.
I just posted it. God damn.
Is that why I'm vibrating?
Yeah.
We know how to retweet.
Just enjoy it, Yogi.
Oh yeah. It wasn't on my lap this time though, so my body would definitely.
It wasn't on his lap. It was under his lap.
Look at that. This phone.
We
this
already
phone, even the
discussed him
Gorilla
being
Glass.
an old man. So what's old men have? Big balls.
Is that and they droop further and further away from your body.
Ah,
The
gross!
older you get.
I just realized I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Let's go.
God damn, my dad mentions that on like a monthly basis. It's nasty.
Oh God, if that's bad. My dad didn't have to mention it. He was a big proponent of using the can with the door open. Yeah, and that and wearing very spacious boxers. There's those awkward having family and friends over, and he's just walking around with very roomy boxers, and it's like running around, and all of a sudden something's swaying. And I'm like, oh God, people don't need to see that. The ball slapping in the wind. There you go. You're welcome, Obi. Obi cannot unsee that. Oh my lord. Anyway, but yeah, mobile check deposits. It's great. It's wonderful. Make it easier for me to be lazy and not have to go outside and deal with stupid people, especially on the road. Okay, lots of people drive, but not many people can drive, if you know what I mean. Know what I'm saying? Anyway. Another one I think is very cool, faxing via internet. I still find that concept really cool. It's great not having to deal with the fax machine. Is anyone else with me here?
Scan and deliver.
And deliver. Fax over IP is great. You can fax to an email address or fax to another fax machine over your computer. It's great. Morg,
What?
fax machines.
What?
Yay or nay?
Yeah, fax machines are cool, but I already hate them.
I used to love them back in the days because I remember I had a fax machine and the number I got for a dedicated line I got for it, I guess it would belong to someone else, and I'd get the most random faxes. It was great.
I just hate I don't know. I've gotten so used to the electronic stuff now that I actually find myself ticked off when I have to send in forms with a fax. I'm like, move up with the times. Come on, let me.
Yeah, that's
email
why
it to
fax
you.
over. That's why fax over internet is great because you can fax from your computer to a fax machine.
Unless it's not unless it's actual papers, and then you have to scan them in, and
Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah, but
do
if
it all
you,
over the
you know
internet.
you have a printer, so and you know you have a printer that does scanning.
Actually, I don't.
I'll fucking give you one. I got 2 in my closet. Like
No thanks.
seriously, it's
That would make me have to actually scan stuff, and I don't want to do that.
so you want to be upset every time you got to go do it real copies? Then I mean,
Yeah.
this is to. Enough said. Hey Goldie, what's up, man?
Goldie in the house.
Goldie in the house. Welcome.
Hi, Goldie.
Ah, he's having a smoke break. Good
He's
man.
having a ciggy break.
Ooh, Lord Rato has a good one. He wants augmented reality that what I forgot how you pronounce that. There's a condition where people see their senses get like crossed. They like get wired funny. So people they look at what is it? They hear sounds and they see colors. You know, and stuff like that. Like or they think of a word and they smell certain things. So the senses of all like kind of like screwed up and like intermingled and whatnot.
I would not ever want to do that.
I mean,
Isn't that the same? Wait a minute. Isn't that the same as like tripping? Like really?
I believe it's pronounced. Is it synesthesia?
Because I've seen purple elephants before. Just
Dude,
saying. That's all I'm gonna say. I've seen
that
purple
Dumbo
elephants.
sequence is not appropriate for kids.
Dude, I watched that while I was doing that, and I flipped out. It was fucking awesome.
I love Dumbo, but like,
and I don't advocate the use of acid. That's just not. That's no good, guys.
Yeah, that whole scene with the
younger, dumber
drunken,
days.
drunken
mouse.
elephants. Yeah,
and the mouse too. He got hammered too.
Yeah, I said it right. Synesthesia. Yay! I did it right, but they actually had a cool. They had that. They did a cool kind of take on that in Heroes before the show went down the poop chute, the original run.
Now, there is something that 10, 15, 20 years ago, I didn't think like we were like so far away from the electric cars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and now we have them. I mean, we have people like they have cars now from the BMW, the Toyota, the Cadillac. They have cars that you take home and you fucking plug in.
Yeah, supposedly you get a good amount of mileage out of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Well, they have the receptors on the roof too for like sunlight, so they could trap more. They can actually, or it's on the trunk, or it's something to where they can actually trap sunlight to actually keep their battery topped off.
Have you noticed though that to me it seems like a lot of them are really small? Or is it me or am I crazy? Like,
well, no, there was one that I seen on TV when I rarely watch TV anymore. But
you're talking about pure electric, right? Not hybrid.
Yeah, that he brought home and he plugged in and he said, I don't know if it was pure, but a lot of
the hybrids come in like full size vehicles, but like the ones that are strictly electric, I noticed they're more like
they're like
Herbies.
mini coupes.
They're like mini coupes or like I keep calling them Herbies, the Beetles.
Volkswagen.
Yeah. They're like little clown cars.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you got the big ass trucks like the 2500s, 250s, Super Duties, diesels that are like enviro safe. Like you can have the enviro fuel, not diesel, but like the the bigger work trucks.
You talking about the flex fuel that's like mostly vegetable?
Yeah, you can actually. I mean, that's freaking amazing. I know. It's weird and it doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but things that people are trying to do, especially with they use just farm crops. They use corn to make freaking fuel. I mean, that's awesome, man. That's true. They're trying to save what little ozone we have left. Next 10 years, we're all just gonna fucking burn alive anyway.
Not to mention, it'll make us less reliant on fossil fuels.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a game changer. I always wanted that, like, or like and it's already around, but I want it to be put into like mass production where we could take waste byproducts and use that as fuel and other stuff, and it's useful things, fertilizer. Because they have engines that could take, like let's say you break down your garbage from your garbage disposal and you make it into biodiesel or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when Doc came back with the DeLorean and he was throwing banana peels and beer and all that shit in his car. Yeah, like a biofuel. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's
Dude.
no profit in that. Most people are full of crap as it is.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make any money off of it.
Exactly. That's the only reason it has to happen, because they can't monetize it. It's like, man, we lose so much money. They'd find a way. I mean, they'd find a way. They'd make it like so that it would require a lot of maintenance by design, like a septic tank type of thing. It's like,
well, it would
if
be
you don't
kind of
clean
like
it out regularly, it just breaks down.
It would kind of be like the fuel is preferred, okay, but if you use the organic trash, banana peels, watermelon rinds, all that stuff like that, you use that organic trash, you can still run your car, but then you're gonna need maintenance faster, and then that's where they'll, because people are gonna, damn well. Somebody's not going to go get a tank of fuel, the biogas fuel, however much it is, if they can just go and buy a freaking gourd of bananas and eat 20 bananas and then throw all the peels on their freaking car. Come on. Damn well that people are going to do that.
Well, they also have engines that run on vegetable oil. I know a few people that have done that, and it's just nuts. They go down the highway and just smell French fries the entire time.
Oh my god, I don't know if I could deal with that, because I'd be hungry all the time, like McDonald's fries. Just dripping in oil.
You go like once a week to different restaurants saying, hey, can I get some vegetable oil from you guys? So like 1 week you smell hot wings, and then the next week you smell McDonald's French fries, and then the next week you smell.
You joking?
Burger King. No, I'm not joking. You smell Burger King onion rings, and then the next week.
But dude, you know that especially like Chinese restaurants, just restaurants in general, they throw away so much oil, dude. And there was actually a thing, I saw a documentary.
But I think it has to be fairly clean.
Well,
when it goes
apparently
in.
They have an engine that engine set up where it has filtration systems, so that you get a consistent combustible formula in there.
Well, that's going to be a lot of money for filters then.
Yeah, it's going to cost you money somewhere, but in the long run, I think it'd save you money. But all this oil that they're just dumping, used cooking oil, and they went to like a Chinese restaurant. They had barrels of this stuff, and they're like, "Can we take it off your hand?" Like, no. I was like, "What? But you're gonna throw it away anyway."
Damn, I can't remember what we're gonna play afterwards.
It's like the same thing. Another thing that bothers me, and it's completely off topic, but you know what I hate? What really bothers me, and you guys tell me what you think. Like, you think about all the donut shops and bakeries that throw away shit at the end of the day, because legally, supposedly, they can't give it away.
Well, in Michigan, it's not true. I know in West Michigan, right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bakeries that I know of. Bakery coffee shops. You got a group of old men at each. It's like a gang territory. The old men they go to their coffee shop every morning, and then but every bakery in West Michigan I know of, they actually donate them to various places around West Michigan.
See, that's good.
It's not illegal to give it away, to donate it because it's food. I mean, even if you got donuts, but you got bagels, you got rolls, you got all the breakfast stuff that comes out for some of these bakeries here. They put out freaking sausage, egg, and cheese, homemade muffins and stuff not McMuffins, but
I love breakfast food.
They put out some homemade stuff. I mean, they don't do eggs or anything, but they'll put out some really good stuff. And then, of course, their donuts and their coffee's amazing. But at the end of the morning, because they all close at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're there at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they go to 1 or noon or whatever. Like by lunchtime, they were closed up.
Yeah. That's a true bakery, up in wee hours, and then they close early.
What is that game, man? I can't remember it.
What game?
The one we're going to play after this. I can't remember it.
Cards Against Humanity?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just getting it ready.
I try to stick around a little bit afterwards, but I'm gonna.
No, you're not. You're gonna go
I'll
on
try.
your hour-and-a-half long smoke break / whatever.
I do need to move I have to do the final bowel movement. That's really important, dude.
Don't. I don't want to hear it. Please.
But hey, I'm gonna join you in the morning when you're finishing up your stream, and then I'm gonna pick up. I don't think we have anyone for the morning. Don't be like that. But right in the chat says, if we harness 3% of the solar energy that hits the surface of the Earth in a day, we could power the planet for 100 years. That's crazy. I can't wait. I'm gonna start studying how to build solar power systems, because I'm tired of leaving money on the table with the electric company. They're just raping us so hard. And I know it's not a funny thing to joke about, but seriously, I just feel like I should get some lube, put in my butthole, and be like, all right, have your way with me.
Whoa.
At least this way it's a little more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm always hearing my parents talk about how the electricity's going up 50% or 25% or 30-something%. It's nuts.
These are the highest rates I've seen in a while. I know people in the markets that are paying 25 to 30 cents per megawatt, kilowatt hour is the measurement. That's a lot of money. It adds up a lot. And the way electric companies work is that, you hit certain brackets, and when you enter those brackets, you hit a higher rate. So, let's say you just barely inch into a new bracket for your usage.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're being charged at that higher rate per kilowatt hour. That's how they get you. And good luck. They don't want to help you. They always tell you the same things. This doesn't look right. Are you guys reading my meter, or are you just guessing? They're like, yeah, it's accurate. They always tell you BS. The one person in an electric company was telling us that they get the readings through the satellites now. I'm like, sure you do, buddy. I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm just gonna say no. I don't think that the grid's that advanced in this area. But they tell you all kinds of things. Well, is everything unplugged? Do you unplug everything? Because it still takes power when it's plugged in. I'm like, yeah, if it has a standby power supply, yes. But my toaster is not sucking up tons of energy while it's plugged in. God. Morg, how do you feel about this topic? Or someone laughed. Someone laughed.
Wasn't me.
Oh. Okay.
I just got back. I'm sorry.
Wasn't
I thought
me.
I gave someone the giggles.
He.
Anywho, we went off on some really good tangents there. Oh, but you want to share some deals for cheap bastards real quick? What do you think?
Why, sure, Yogi. Do you have any?
We got some goodies. Yeah, we do. You got some?
Nope. Deals for cheap bastards.
Like how you cock your head back.
That
actually hurt. That actually hurts.
Do you want me to put it in the mic? I mean, I was trying to keep it to where it was of a level volume, but I
just did that.
I can
totally cracked.
I can blast your eardrums next time. Thanks.
No, that was good. I like it. I like it. It was a good dramatic effect.
Fair warning, guys. The Steam holiday sale is coming soon. Hide your wallets. Hide your kids. Wait, what?
Like the song. Hide your wife, hide your kids. You know what I'm talking about? The auto-tune thing?
Sure. Guys, so make sure if you guys do want to get anything, save up for it now or do whatever. It's going to be starting here. I believe it's actually the pre-sale is it's already started because there's a bunch of new shit that just went on sale yesterday.
I noticed.
So go check those stuff out, guys.
Oh, boy.
Yogi, what kind of deals you got going on, man?
I gotta say too, Steam is like our roots,
Holy
bro.
fuck.
Remember when me, you, and Soldier used to like touch base every day and talk about the stuff we're watching on Steam and the stuff we just picked up on Steam? Back in the
Yeah.
days when we had a little more disposable income and
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We were really bad influences. Like, ooh, what's that game about? Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna buy it too. We just keep getting each other to buy stuff.
Yeah. We were. Yeah, it was not very. Yeah. Anyway.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Well,
it
for right
was.
now, if you're a fan of the Hitman games, right now on Steam you can get them for 80% off.
Oh God.
Yes.
Those are good
I
games.
really want those, but I just. If the disability stuff comes through, it comes down to it that I'm losing about $800 a month, and I just found out
Oh Jesus.
I should be getting close to 25 something somewhere in there, and I'm not getting that.
You're leaving money on the table, bro.
I know. Wait
That's
till
happened
I'll tell you
before,
after the show and at Whisper or something that how much I've lost over the last since I've been on disability. And you're gonna go, oh yeah.
Oh, I've had some story that I just try not to think about them, or else I'd be very bitter.
But hopefully the nice lady at the VA today helped me out like tremendously. She got everything done. We got kid, wife, everything put in the system now. So again, this was supposed to be done 6 months ago. Like I did all the paperwork. I called. I sat with somebody, and they just fake like they were typing or something, and like, all right, it's saved, and then. Like, bitch, you wasted an hour of my time to tell me that my shit's not even done and it hasn't
They were
been
just
done?
tapping on the table like.
Yeah, because, like, with anything, especially with a government agency of any type, it takes a little while to process the request and get it done. Like,
Yeah.
I'll have to go to Battle Creek again to do a whole, it's called a CMP exam, to, they check range of movements and all that other stuff. And do everything, and then I get once I get that all done and everything, I mean, I'll move up quite a bit.
I
It's
won't
really
lie.
nice.
If I went back to the 9 to 5 grind, I'd go back to the government. Cause private sector may pay well, may pay better, but it's nothing like punching in and just sitting back until you're told what to do at a government job. And it taking you through that. It's all reports and meetings. Like, you don't really actually do anything most of the time.
Yeah. Sure.
Anywho. So, deals for cheap bastards. So we got an Amazon App Store. They got a really good deal. Hopefully, it'll be going for a little while longer for those listening to us after the live broadcast. Scary Good Deal App Bundle. It's a mouthful, but it's a selection of over 30 Android apps and games for free. Thanks to Slick Dealio, courtesy of Slick Deals app, slickdeals.net. These are some of the games. Lego Star Wars Microfighters, Bloons Tower Defense 5, Doodle God, Doodle Kingdom, Scribblenauts Remix. Love Scribblenauts. It's a fun game to kill some time in, and you can get the kids involved with that too. Game Books, Read and Learn English, Premium Edition. Doodle Tanks HD, AVG Antivirus Pro Android Security. It's usually like a $12 app. Free. These are all free, by the way. They all come together. Well, you got to download them individually. That's the annoying part. AutoLab Pro, Runtastic Pro GPS running, walking, and fitness tracker. Again, we're talking about like kind of like that kind of augmented reality, the AR stuff, and it's one of kind of those things there. Toka Pet Pet Doctor, Airport Mania. That's a fun game too. Splash Top Remote Desktop, The Little Witch at School. We're getting a little Halloweeny here. Halloween Mystery, Battle Pillars. There's a lot of stuff here. Let me see what else is getting here. Bridge Constructor, Draw a Stickman, Rotated. That's fun. Sugar. There's a lot of good stuff here, and it's free. My mustache fell off. And that's a Android App Store. Make sure you need the. Now they just changed it. There's a thing now called Amazon Underground.
Mm-hmm.
The mustache is back. We'll be setting up the.
I know we got a little
humanity
time
here.
left, but I'm just getting it set up right now. So.
No, this is Amazon App Store. So you need an Android device for this particular bundle.
Yeah, you scrubs. What the hell? Amazon.
You know, Amazon is something people take for granted, but like every day they have a free app.
Dude, I am so happy that I get Amazon Prime. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody thinks.
It's
What's up,
really
Harry?
good deal.
I mean, dude, the free shipping alone. I mean, if you can actually get something from Amazon and not like a third party, I mean, you get free shipping, and 9 times out of 10, you actually get free shipping because it's coming from Amazon through a third party.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
freaking.
love Amazon.
That's awesome, dude. Just for that alone, I mean, you save so much money. I mean, like
What was
the
that,
first.
Mark?
I said I love Amazon. They're the best.
It's hard to. Is it me, guys? But is it hard to go back to anyone else?
Yes.
So bad. The shipping is so good that like when I was looking for parts and like Newegg and Buy.com, Rakuten, Overstock, all the usual sites. It's like I'd rather pay a couple bucks more and use Amazon because I know they're gonna have better shipping and I won't have problems if I have to return something with them. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even the shipping; it's their customer service. Also, I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Amazon fucked it up for everybody else. I used to be
Well,
a huge
yeah.
Buy.com guy. Remember Buy.com back in the days? Like Buycomp.com?
Yep.
Didn't Amazon buy them?
Yep.
No, I don't think so. Did they?
Yep.
Amazon bought them? Because they're still Rakuten last time I checked.
Yep.
Interesting. So that's Amazon fulfilled now. I'm gonna have to check that out then. Because I was a huge Buy.com fan. Newegg is cool, but I never quite got into them. Now, back in the mail order days, Tiger Direct.
Oh yeah, Tiger Direct was the one to go to.
Yep. Back in the oh my gosh, you just that big old catalog with all the little goodies in there. If you're in Florida, they're local to you, so that's cool. I kind of missed the walk-in experience with computers, like CompUSA and Circuit City. I mean, it's Best Buy, but Best Buy isn't quite the same, if you
Dude,
ask me.
There was no, it's not. It's really not. There was a computer shop, a local computer shop around West Michigan here that actually had to close down because of like Best Buy and
Yeah.
nobody's really fixing computers anymore because the industry's moving so fast forward. And
Yeah.
you think about it, if you get top of line Asus motherboard, like if you my setup, I mean, and I got a really good video card, a motherboard, really good processor, everything's good in it. And the next year, my shit's gonna be like 2 or 3 series back.
Yeah. That's
You
a
know?
good point, because it's actually cheaper nowadays, most times, to just buy a new computer than upgrade or fix your existing one.
Yeah,
The
but
reason you would upgrade it is because you could do a piecemeal. You know what I mean?
well,
But usually you're better off saving up and just doing an upgrade, a whole new rig.
well, and guys, we're not playing yet. We're just kind of starting. We're not, we're just chilling out. But with me, it depends on who you are and what you do. Like if you're a like a gamer, a streamer, you're gonna want a really good computer, so you're gonna want to keep upgrading your rig.
Yeah.
But if you're like like an average player or somebody that needs a laptop or whatever, not even a tower, but just needs a computer, and just it'd be cheaper for them instead of putting more RAM in the laptop or doing whatever and getting it, the price going up, you just buy a new laptop.
Yeah.
I think the difference nowadays is people know how to fix stuff too.
Yeah, that too.
It's a lot. The the barrier of entry to actually do computer repairs is a lot. I don't want to say it's lower, but there's more information out there readily available for it.
Yeah, like I think DIY is still big, but I don't think it's really impacted the service industry as bad as people think. Because there's two things you go always count on: the laziness and the need for convenience. That's what people really pay top dollar for.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
why do people still pay for an oil change? I'm not gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, I pay someone else to do oil change. I don't want to be bothered with it. I could do an oil change. I just don't want to fuck with it. So here's $20. There, done. We're like, but you could do it yourself. But yeah, but then you gotta worry about where you're gonna dump the oil, and you gotta make sure you do it legally.
You gotta prop your car up. You don't have to fucking. You don't have to have tools. You don't have to get dirty. You just go up, give them $20-$25, and they do they check your fluids, they check lines, they check battery cables, they check everything. The shit that you don't want to do, so you might as well just pay for it anyway.
Yep.
Most cars in the US, I'm telling you right now, unless they're brand new, people let their shit go. Like, I know for a fact there's people that I know, they happen to be women, and I'm not talking shit about women, but they don't check their oil, they just run it until it dies. Well, time to get a new car. It's like, really, like, that's part of owning a vehicle is actually doing the fucking maintenance on it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. So it's just
I wish I only paid $25 for an oil change.
That's what
but
north
don't
is
you have
probably
a
like
big-ass
$60
fucking
out there.
truck?
No, I got a Dodge Dart.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't help either.
Anyway, a few more deals for cheap bastards. If you pre-order Steam hardware now, you get Portal 2 and Rocket League for free. It's a decent deal if you're curious about Steam hardware. I'm kind of curious. Don't have the money. If I did have the money, I'd probably jump on it. But there's other things other bills to pay, other goodies to get.
How much money did Rocket League make that they can just keep giving it away?
They must have made a pretty penny
been a hit.
because it's been crazy. Like, wow, it's been going off the chain, dude. Like, it's been
People are still
everywhere.
talking about it
Like,
everywhere.
There's a. I don't know if they're actually going to do a podcast for it, but because they're actually trying to get it a league. They're actually trying to get it to where they're trying to push it for another type of esport. Which it's a giant ball and you use cars and it's like soccer. I would definitely go do that. Hell yeah.
The game is fantastic. It's free everywhere.
Except for Steam. Darn you.
Well, unless you buy some Steam hardware and then you get it.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. That the Steam controller looks very intriguing. I just don't know how practical it really is. But at least I'm trying. For you Xbox folks out there, Xbox One games with gold is Valiant Hearts and Telltale: The Walking Dead. On 360, on the 360 is Telltale: The Walking Dead. See, you happy here? The Telltale games, The Walking Dead. Telltale games, The Walking Dead. They're really trying to get on there. I think it's only the first episode too, so it's like, here's a little taste. You like it? But you gotta pay for the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, let's get into our feature discussion. I know we're running out of time.
Okay.
We gotta get to the Halloween mood here.
Yes, he is.
Ready, Obi?
And now for our feature presentation. Dum 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 dum. Yeah.
That's very moving.
Halloweenies.
That's it.
That's it.
Halloweenies.
See you later, guys.
Good night, guys.
Wow. That was deep.
I
she
know,
said.
right? Really deep.
That was a good one, boy. Good setup.
Good one, Mark. Yeah.
Halloweenies. That was deep. Oh.
What shows and movies keep us up at night? Or at least gross us out? Maybe Neither apply, but what shows and movies get you in the Halloween mood, guys? I have to say one. Spookily, the Square Pumpkin gets me in the mood for Halloween.
Haven't heard of it.
It's a kids show. I've watched it about 400 times with my son.
I haven't seen that.
So it's just I'm in it. But no, like Halloween, the actual movie Halloween, was on the other night, and I watched that. Oh, I missed it.
Always a classic.
That is a scary
Yeah.
fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
And by myself, it's raining outside, and I'm watching a movie in the dark, like Halloween. So what do you think happened?
You laugh at all the funny stuff?
I didn't get able to sleep. I waited till daylight to go to sleep.
Good times.
Yeah.
I love how Halloween 2 takes place exactly after Halloween. Like, it's seamless if you watch them together.
Mm-hmm.
And that detective, he's a tough guy. He's not really a detective, but he acts like he is. He's got the little trench coat. I like him.
What about you?
After that,
Yo?
the series is here. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I thought you were done. My bad. What about you? What are some that get you in the mood? Or we can start with Morgana. Morg, what gets you in
Why
the
do you have
mood?
to start with me?
Because I feel like it.
I'm always in the Halloween mood, though. I could
thought
have
she-
Halloween all year long.
I thought she was gonna say I'm always in the
Wait,
mood.
do you
I'm
like
always in the mood.
Do you like Halloween more than Christmas?
Oh, that's a close one. No,
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
is
close
still
for
my
me.
favorite.
Yeah,
Christmas is
that-
still my favorite, but Halloween's
cool.
second.
The thing that Christmas benefits from is that it's more of a season, whereas Halloween is kind of like one and done. It's kind of sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Halloween needs to last year round.
I know. That
Well, you think about it, like what is the major symbols of Halloween? Don't everybody
corn.
jump
Are you
at
asking
once.
me?
Pumpkins.
Candy corn, pumpkins. That's a big one, pumpkins. How are you going to have pumpkins around all year round? They last about a week at most, and then they rot.
They manage to have all sorts of vegetables that are usually seasonal all year round. So why couldn't they have pumpkins?
And even if you
Greenhouses
can't
work.
get a watermelon, painted orange, there you go. Makeshift
Yeah.
pumpkin.
A pumpkin,
I
you
love
can
pumpkin
just
anything too. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin latte, pumpkin fudge,
muffins.
Ugh.
pumpkin muffins. Wait, who said ooh to what? But,
Yeah.
to what?
pumpkin
Me.
fudge,
Pumpkin.
really?
Delicious. You ever had
Some nasty
pumpkin
shit,
fudge
bro.
bars? It's
Oh.
delicious.
No,
Ah,
I'm gonna throw.
yeah, I want to
up.
make some for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna send you some. Mofo.
I want some.
See, at least Morg appreciates. I think I'm gonna
What
attempt
is
it.
not to like about anything with pumpkin?
I
mean,
appreciate
seriously.
everything you do, Yogi, just not the pumpkins.
I don't know. I got some pumpkin yogurt in the fridge, which makes me kind of suspicious.
Pumpkin yogurt sounds good too.
They're trying to poison you, BFT.
Yeah, I don't quite trust it.
Real quick, guys, how do you feel
Didn't-
about yams or sweet
Ew.
potatoes?
Sweet
Ew.
potatoes,
Yeah.
yes. Yams, no.
Chopped
can
up
live
and deep
without
fried.
'em.
That's good.
Ew.
Like
What, deep fried?
sweet potato fries.
Oh, sweet potato fries are good.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, whatever.
Have you had it more? Sweet potato
Yes.
fries with sea salt? Oof.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, she
I'm
had
sorry,
it,
I'm
and it's
sorry,
all
I am a
disgusting.
Norwegian Irish person. There is something wrong with sweet potatoes.
Wait.
I hear
I got
ya.
something for Morg that will just calm her right down. Okay. You ready, Morg?
I'm ready.
First thing I want
I'm
you-
waiting.
First thing I want you to do is take a deep breath. In. Do it with me. Come on. In. Out. Sauerkraut. In.
Oh, I
Out.
love sauerkraut.
Corned beef and hash. In.
Mm.
Out. So, okay, are we good now?
I love
Yeah,
corned
we're
beef
good.
and hash. Oh man, it looks like dog food, but it's delicious.
Dude, I'm still trying to find somebody. I've been telling everybody like I really want, and I think my wife does it, but she's so busy I don't want to bug her. But there's something that like I love, homemade. I mean, not homemade, of course, but like somebody that knows how to cook corned beef and sauerkraut.
Yes.
And like actually like Morg did it a couple months ago and just about fucking drove me crazy through the wall because she's like, hey, we ate this, and she was talking shit. Yeah, that's what she was doing, really.
That's right.
And I was like, send me some. She's like, I don't think it'd stay good. I said, if you one day it, I'll pay for it.
But there wasn't any left.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Being in hat just said in the chat, I almost blurted out a laugh into the freak. He's like, I hate pumpkins. He's such a curmudgeon sometimes. I hate pumpkins. He's like, that's when they're plotting your murder. I got round up. I'm safe.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Or yams
I don't
with
like pumpkin.
yams with salty or spicy, sweet potatoes with sweet or fried. God damn, you say spicy and sweet so many fucking times.
Tempura style with that light. That tempura is great because that's an art. Get that light batter, you know, with it's a light batter with lots of flavor. That's something I have yet to master. Making a really good batter. Like I made some good batters, but the perfect batter is hard, man.
Where's Lord Rakdeuce? He's not on.
He said he's got a stomach flu.
I don't give a damn. Get
But he's
outta
still
here.
in here. He's a trooper. He's still in the chat giving us support. I'm gonna mention some TV shows and movies that I think have some Halloween spirit going on. Let me start off with classics. Classics in my book. One of my all-time favorites, Chud. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Anybody see that?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Creepy, right?
Noob. Nope.
It's like the perfect level of cheese.
But like, yeah, once you get past the cheese, like the premise of it really fucks with your head.
Yeah. Like if that were remade now with like real, well, not real, better special effects, so they're not as distracting.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Yeah. Though on the flip side, I feel like a lot of stuff now they overdo the CG, and it doesn't look as convincing as some of the old special effects stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, practical effects will always.
Yeah,
Be
practical
better, but-
effects are sexy, and they gotten lazy now with all the computer graphics. I feel.
But shitty practical effects look worse than shitty special effects with computerized.
This is true. I will concede to that.
Like a shitty puppet will look infinitely worse.
Reminds me to think about one that I forgot. Puppet Master. Yay or nay, everybody?
Yay.
Never seen that one.
Wait, you haven't? You haven't?
What?
Nope.
It's like the song. It's long as fuck.
It is a long.
Like the song's like 8 minutes long. The movie's like 4 hours long. Like it's fuck, dude. It's like song like movie. Like, hey, it's 8 minutes. Let's convert that by half and make it hours.
No, don't scare him away from it. I think it's an experience worth having.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a very good movie to watch, but be prepared. Get shit. I mean, you might want to make it a 2 or 3 night marathon kind of thing, because like, and I'll fuck. I ain't watching this shit again. I was gonna say I'd watch it until you guys were to it's safe to like make it a 3 night episode type thing. Puppet. The one that I was looking at when down in the show notes here is this one right here.
Which one?
Poltergeist.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
I
saw
love that movie.
original. Awesome.
The original.
Yes.
You guys see the new one?
Yes, and it's not that. Yeah, it didn't really. It was just like the old one, just different people.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I would say the old one was better. The new one had good special effects, but it just didn't feel like.
But it was the same story. Like it was just like I said, it was the same story, or just
For
the
the most
same
part.
same thing, but just different people.
See, this is the problem, though. Did you catch, Obi, that they made fun of the original? They said it's not like this place is built on a tribal burial ground or anything.
The dog just
I'm like,
farted.
really?
Man,
They took a shit in the original, and then they could not deliver better scares. Fail.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but I would not. I would have named it something else. Maybe I don't know, Aqua Teen Hunger Force or something. That's probably not taken, right?
I think that's available.
That should be available.
Now,
Obi's like, I'm done.
well, I'm trying to figure out. Like the question was, what movies get you in the mood of Halloween?
Yeah, just talk about some other stuff.
I mean,
I'm gonna mention a
Poltergeist
few
really
ones.
doesn't get me into the mood for Halloween. I mean,
Now,
I'm gonna
how
mention a
about the
few ones.
Halloween tree.
I'm gonna list. Oh,
dude, that's a good one.
that's a good one. I'm gonna mention a bunch of them, and then we'll go. And then and if anyone sticks out, then we can talk about them. But I'm gonna make a list, because we're not gonna get through the whole thing. American Horror Story. They got a hotel show now. Sinister, the movie. Babadook. It Follows, which I mentioned before. Howl, which has Sean Pertwee in it, which he's on Gotham. He's the son of John Pertwee from Doctor Who. House. Fright Night, the original, not the new one. The new one's okay. It, Creepy Clowns.
Oh, I love it.
No.
It's Alive,
Yeah.
Creepy Baby.
No.
Yes.
Basket Case,
Eh.
Evil Conjoined Twin. And like, if you want silly fun, this Child's Play.
Yeah,
Love
Bride of
Chucky.
Chucky. Haha.
We just watched it too. We just watched it together. Oh my god, so
What
it's
about
so
The
deliciously
Nightmare
bad.
Before Christmas?
Oh, that's a good one.
And The Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
Basically anything Tim Burton, because all his stuff has the
Exactly.
same feel.
And
they're all
don't
the same
forget
movie.
the best Halloween movie
Beetlejuice?
of all.
Which one?
Ernest Scared Stupid.
That is a fun one. We do like watching that a lot. Good call. There's a lot of good movies to watch out there, actually, now that I think about it. One is kind of Halloween-y, but not really. You guys ever seen 9?
Yep. That was all right.
I like that movie. I don't know what it is. It just really made an impression on me for some reason. I wanted more. No? Nobody else? Okay.
I
Never
haven't
saw
seen
it.
Did you guys ever see House?
Yes.
Only
That was
the
a good
TV
series of
show.
movies.
Glass
No,
House.
not the TV show. The movie. Mort.
I seen Glass House.
Oh my goodness.
Yogi?
You guys are killing me.
I really like. It
Oh.
was either the second or third house. It had the old grandpa from the Wild West. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That one got a little wonky.
Yeah, and the little worm dog thing was so cute.
Yeah, yeah. That was that one was more lighthearted than dark for sure. Oh man, I gotta rewatch that series. What'd you say, Obi?
Nothing.
Oh, don't be like that now. We're having a good.
What about some
table.
games that bring in the fright season of Halloween slash?
Do it. Let's do it.
Hmm?
You guys start, because if I start, I'm gonna go off. Who wants
Well,
to start it?
you got some Alone in the Dark. The one that I love and you know it, Resident Evil series.
Which, by the way, can I say, Obi? Alone in the Dark doesn't get nearly enough credit. People say Resident Evil started survival horror. No, Alone in the Dark did. The original.
The original, yes.
That shit is creepy. It looks dated now, but I played it recently.
Mhm.
That game still gets under my skin.
What about you guys? I know Morg, you were playing a horror game at one point, weren't you? Or Jordan was, or whatever. What was she playing? Or are you playing?
Outlast? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Outlast. I honestly I didn't play it.
Oh my god.
Jordan played it for me because
I just
I'm a
heard
big
her.
chicken. Yeah, I'm a big chicken. I don't like jump scares.
Yeah.
That's the look-up game that I was thinking
And
about.
it's really gory too. And I'm not into gore. Yes, I'm a chicken. I admit it.
Have you
That-
ever play Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth?
No.
Ooh, good call.
Terrible game.
It was a fun game, but it was buggy as hell. But it was really good.
Terrible game.
They have a whole series for Call of Cthulhu, don't they?
You were trying to
No,
palm
it
that
was
off
just
as a
that
good
one
one.
game, and then top-down strategy game, I think.
Yeah, I checked my library. 'Cause I
game
could have
that-
sworn I had a few of them.
Who's played Five Nights at Freddy's?
I was just about to say that.
Played it. They're not.
Nope.
Like, how is it? Is it actually scary, or is it just like a kid's game that just something jumps out at you?
It's a kid's
After
game.
5 minutes of jump scares, you start picking up on the mechanics and it stops being scary.
Yeah, you gotta look into it a little bit and then you figure it out.
Yeah, once you
Ah.
figure out the mechanics of what you're doing, it becomes that with some cheap jump scares thrown in.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah.
problem with a lot of horror games, is that it feels like a lot of them are just cheap thrills and jump scares. Like, I don't want it to be just glorified hide and go seek. I want it to be more mess with your head and the tension, that the anticipation of something that could happen but may not ever happen. You never know when it's gonna happen.
Like Alien Isolation.
Did you like the game?
I've only ever watched live streams and Let's Plays of it, but from what I saw, it's fantastic.
I never spent so much time hiding in a box in that game.
That's what it seems like. It seems like closet hiding simulator, like Outlast, but in space.
Yeah, I never really got past the first alien encounter. I was just hiding inside this box for 35 minutes, trying to run out and die.
That's the game you could play while you're doing your taxes, right?
Sure. Of course.
I'm gonna be here for a while. Let me do my taxes. Where's my 1099 at?
Wow. What else? What about you guys in chat? Any games that you guys can kind of think of games that you kind of put you into that scary holiday type mood, or just horror games, scary games in general that you guys like to play? So let us know. If you guys, I know what Slender is another one too, which I saw
Yeah.
some playthroughs of that of people on stream. I didn't get it because I'm not really the scary type, game player.
And they're kind of old.
Yeah, it's like, you're doing this, you're running through the forest and you hear stuff and then you look around and some dude's chasing you, or it's like,
I like the
it's like you're getting fucking abducted, like some,
Come to my van, little kid.
You are getting abducted. That's what the game is.
it'd be funny if he used like a Herbert voice. I
Oh
can
my
see
God.
you through the woods. Here I come to get you. I'm gonna get you, young man. Sorry, I had a moment.
I like the concept of Slender. Like, the execution is questionable, but if you think about it, if you had something chasing you, it's like the movie It Follows.
Dark Echo.
But Slender is even worse. You have an echo?
Dark Echo was a good one too.
Oh, Dark Echo. Oh, I forgot.
Mhm.
Oh, Clock Tower, PlayStation. Goodie.
All right, keep
that
going.
actually came out on Super Nintendo first, I believe.
Yeah, that was a Super Nintendo.
And then it came out on PlayStation 1. Yeah.
The fucking pyramid head with the scissors. That was
Dude. Yeah.
that
You
game
like
terrified
it-
me as a child.
If you like Clock Tower, check out Night Trap. It might be right up your alley too. But with Slender, the whole thing about it is I always find it creepy when you don't see much of the enemy and you don't see the enemy move. Like, if someone's just standing there looking at you like all creepy and they don't do anything, they don't react in any way, that's terrifying. Like, because you try to put yourself in a situation that happens to you in real life and someone just stares at you and they don't even blink, like that would mess with your head. Like, at least like fart or something. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Oh, it's such a good game.
I've
That
done
game-
that. I've done that to people and freaked people out before, just staring at them. Just Like in the
Yeah, it makes you uneasy.
like in the supermarket, you just sit there and look at their cart, and then you actually like look up and like look at them, and you have this like dumbfounded look on your face, like I don't know if I want to kill you or say hi. And you just kind of look at them like, and then they kind of go looking like. I had one guy be like, "Stare much, motherfucker?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. I apologize, sir."
I just looked around on Steam, and one that I saw, what was it? Dead Realm. That one looks kind of like it would be Halloweenish or scary-ish.
Dead Realm. Sounds kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of. There's been like a resurgence of horror games on Steam, and I meant to look into it so we could have. We can still talk about it next week. We'll make Halloween a season. Why not? We don't have to be relegated to just 1 week. If you guys have any picks, let us know. Anime, video games, movies, whatever.
Well, if you wanted to,
What?
I have an idea.
Oh, for the Windows?
No, for Horseplay Live.
Okay.
I have an idea to where we actually like maybe next week we actually move into maybe a couple zombie weeks. Because we're talking about zombies on the
we did in the past.
The zombie dose. This Saturday, and then we do it next week on Horseplay Live. Have a couple zombies because it's the season. I mean, it's up until like a week into November, 2 weeks into November. It's not Thanksgiving yet. It's still.
We might have to get Zombie Cast on here because we need to talk about The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to spoil it right now.
I'm catching up. So
I know. Everybody's not caught up, so we'll wait for everybody to get caught up. But
anyway, I mean that's something we could do next week.
So there you go. Get caught up on The Walking Dead, and we'll probably get some of the folks from Zombie Cast will have a long, big discussion. That'll be episode 99, and then episode 100 we'll have a big community call. We probably won't have anything to talk about. We just spitball or freeball it.
Yeah,
Most Halloween thing ever, Soul Eater.
Ooh, Soul Eater is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my desktop is right now. Have any of you guys played Illbleed? Please tell me someone has. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, if you guys could get your hands on, I don't care if it's a ROM or if you get a Dreamcast and get a copy of Illbleed. If you like horror and you like camp and suspense, tension, Illbleed is so cool. Oh my god. Cool game mechanics, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And then it also tells stories, and it's fun. It's like if you were in Tales from the Crypt or Outer Limits or Tales from the Dark Side type thing, Creep Show, the game. Yeah, it's cool, man. I love Illbleed. I think that's one of those games that kind of fell through the cracks. Mm-hmm. Innocent Blood. The Devil is a Part-Timer. Beatrice got some picks up in here. Oh man. What do you guys think about Amnesia? I know we gotta wrap up soon, but anybody think Amnesia?
I don't really. The last four I haven't played.
There's been a lot of them, yeah. But how about? Okay, go ahead.
Amnesia has a really good atmosphere, so I really liked it for that.
Yeah, the atmosphere, like the settings, seem great, but it doesn't seem like they do much with it. Or I don't know. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
How about has anybody? You know what? Here's another underdog. Condemned. Anybody ever play Condemned?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Condemned was amazing.
Creepy as hell too, and dark, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Dude, I just love that you could just rip rebar off the wall and beat homeless people with them.
Yeah, that game holds up really well even now.
Oh yeah, I mean the second one wasn't really all that great, but the first one was fantastic.
The second one was Deadshot, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That one wasn't that bad. The only problem with that is that it got hard out of nowhere, and you kind of like you would get stuck, and it'd be frustrating at times. But it had like a kind of puzzle element, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was frustrating. they've ruined the flow of the game. Yeah. Lord Rakdos is saying the same thing. All right, so there we go. We got one. We can keep the conversation going. If you guys are still in the mood, we can keep the conversation going next week. We got to start wrapping up. Another one I will put up there is Postal.
Yep.
The oldie. You ever felt like just going crazy, going Dexter on people?
On occasion. I do.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put one that I know most people have not played. It's a retro style game. It uses like pixel art. It's called Home. To me, that something about that game is creepy.
Home. Oh, sorry.
Home, and it's only like a 50 megabyte, 60 megabyte game.
Really?
Yeah, but it's
Guy-
amazing like what they pack into that small amount of space.
You guys here on the our guest, do you guys have any more that you guys can think about off the top of your heads?
PT scared the hell out of me.
E.T. No shit.
No, not
It's
E.T.
a shame.
They said
That movie E.T. did scare the shit out of me, but the playable teaser.
It's a shame that Silent Hill might be dead. Series might be dead
Is.
now.
That's
It
not
is.
much of a shame. They really were already screwing it into the ground.
I actually liked Silent Hill Downpour. Did you see Silent Hill Downpour, Obi?
No.
I thought that game was good.
Nope.
I like that universe. I think it's creepy. And go figure. I know. This is the last thing I'll leave you guys on, but the Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill games, had fog, which made it really creepy and atmospheric. But that was done to compensate for the lack of draw distance, right? Because the systems couldn't handle a really far draw distance, so they made fog. Go figure. When they remake the games, they actually made them worse because they got rid of the fog, and that was part of the appeal of it. See that?
Yeah, because half the game is the atmosphere. For a horror game, that's most of the game.
Well, like they could have,
Exactly.
if they wanted to do that with like render distance and stuff like that, they could have had it to where, because there are parts in the game where you come into the sunlight, you're out of the tree cover, you're out of, you know what I'm saying? Like if they had it to where you're actually in the woods or or wherever it's at, if it was a foggy and it had that spooky element to it, and then if you came out or went into a town or however I never even played them, so I mean that would probably have made it a little bit better. But I've read some reviews on that game to where it was just like, oh shit, sucks.
I would say they have the HD collection, but apparently it was really broken.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever port those on the PC?
Probably not.
Morgana
That's a shame.
or BFT, do you guys have any last minute game shows, anything you guys want to throw out there?
I can't think of any.
No?
Yeah, I can't think of any more either.
Well, guys, if you guys have any thoughts to add yourself, and for those that are listening on the podcast, and even those people in live, say it in chat. If you guys have any thoughts, you guys can leave us a voicemail at 206-415-4987, or you guys can send us email at mail@geekyantics.net, and we'll respond live for the next show. We'll respond next week because we're going to be talking about zombies. So, confirmed, correct, Yoke? Zombie talk next week?
Yeah,
Good,
if anybody's
good.
down for it,
So,
play it by ear.
well, we don't care about everybody else. Me and you can do it. I mean, the more people, the merrier, but...
We definitely got to catch up on The Walking Dead. Everybody's homework.
Yep. Guys, let everybody know where they can find you guys at. Morg?
I am Morgana Freya pretty much everywhere.
Score. Beard and Hat?
Beard and Hat, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Yeah.
BFT.
I am BFT9000 everywhere except for Reddit. I am the real BFT9000 because some douchebag beat me to it on it.
Asshole. Harry Man? Yep, good talk.
What about me?
Where can I damn. Where can they
Greatest
find you at,
reaction
man?
Ever. Oh, okay. Twitch.tv. Harriman Rocks. That's about it.
Cool. You guys can find me at Obi1X2 everywhere. Of course, Yogi.
I'm usually everywhere, particularly on Xbox Live, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm coming back to Steam in a big way because I got a brand new, fresh, clean install of Windows and new hardware that you guys helped, me get, and super appreciative, so excited. I played games on ultra settings. I'm like, oh, I remember what this was like back in the days. No frame drops, no screen tearing. Oh, man. So,
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
And we do some games together on PC and Xbox.
Exactly.